So ladies and gentlemen, watching from different parts of the country or different parts of the world, today we shall look at why these three houses, this one, that one, and then that one, were constructed or were built in this way they are. So stick around right through to the very end of the video. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Go Mix Farm with me, Billy Bernard Okero, taking you around. So in this channel, we bring to you all the information and all the tips you want to know about farming, and in particular, piggery farm, tomato farm, and some crops farming. So in today's video, as I said, we shall look at why these three houses were built the way they are. Someone may ask, hey, you man, how can you build a very cheap structures in the farm? Yes, it's true. It is built like that for reasons. First of all, they are cheap, as you can see them. Yes, they're cheap to cut cost of production in the farm. If I have some money and I wanted to build a farm, not that I have to build the very expensive, yes, I could build that, but if I was to build, if I was to build a good house, for example, the pig house, I had a pig pen, for me to build the expensive or the good structure that I would want, then since I had some little money or the money which could not build that, then my money was going to get finished halfway, then the farm will not be launched. So due to that reason, I decided to build as cheap house as much as possible so that I make the farm run. Yes, I make the farm run because the farm has to run. For the farm to run, for the farm to be called a farm, it must have the structure. The farm structures must be there, and the items in the farm must be there. For example, if you are doing a piggery farm, the pig structures must be there, and the pig themselves must be there. If you are doing poultry, the poultry structures should be there, or the poultry house, the chicken house, and the chicken themselves. If you are doing tomato, the way I'm doing right here, you should have the tomato plot and the tomatoes themselves in the garden. So, but if you have a half of them, if you have the structure and you don't have the pig inside, you have the structure, you don't have the chicken inside, you have the garden, you don't have the tomato inside, which means that is not the full farm running. But if you have all of them, which means the farm is running. So the purpose, my real mission was to make sure the farm is running successfully, and for me, I need to have all those things running in the cheap way within my amount of money that I have. So if I had a certain small amount of money, I should make sure I reduce the cost as much as possible so that I make them run. I construct the house cheap so that I leave some money to buy the piglets themselves, to buy the seeds for the tomatoes, and do things like that. The second reason is that I want to cut off the miswords, some myth and some false stories that people always move with around, that rumors that somebody may come and destroy the house, or somebody may burn the house or destroy it because it is just cheap, made of grasses and things like that. Yeah, It is true. It is true, somebody may come and destroy or burn it off with the fire. It is something burnable, oh yeah, flammable, it can burn off. But if you have a small amount of money, and you want to start something, and that is the only money you have, so because you are fearing that somebody may destroy or somebody may burn it off, that's so you should not start it? No. Just start with the small money you have. Don't fear. I worked in one of the cities in Uganda. Actually, for your own information, I was a security personnel. I have been a security personnel, actually a security guard. Yeah, a security guard in one of the private companies in Uganda. I worked as a security guard, and after the training, I was deployed in one of the towns in Uganda, and nowadays it is upgraded to be a city. It is given a city. So in that city, I was deployed in that city. I worked. When I started, I worked for some time. Then after I gained some money, I saved some money. Saving some money, then I had a plan. I had a heart of buying a motorcycle, So that I had a plan of starting some side hustle. I buy my motorcycle, so in case when I'm off duty, I can ride. I get some small amount of money that could help me here and there. So I had the plan, and I had the money. So I went with the plan. I said, let me first ask maybe someone should help me with some idea, if this is a good idea, some advice like that. So when I asked someone, oh, they told me, you know what? This place is so terrible. The status of theft is here. The record of theft is here. So terrible. People are here stealing the motorcycle. If you buy the motorcycle, they can steal. They do like this. So I said, can I buy? Can't I buy? I said, no. What if, now I'm thinking that somebody may steal my motorcycle. What if somebody is not thinking of stealing it? What if somebody is not thinking of stealing it? Now you are fearing yourself, but what if somebody is not thinking of that? So it means you will fail because of the rumors. Because of that question, I just went, I bought it. Yes, I bought my motorcycle. I stayed with the motorcycle there for like 2 years, but nobody is stealing it. Which means that was just rumors. And if you don't get up, if you don't wake up and break it and prove them wrong, you will stay and you will fail to start something. So you cannot fail to start, or you cannot fail to launch your farm, to build, because you are thinking of building something big, and yet you still don't have money that can build the way you are thinking of. You have some small amount of money. Just start as cheap as possible. The way you saw, the way you see me, this was my capacity. So if I was to fear that somebody could burn it off, then I will not start. My farm will not be running, because I will still be looking for money to add on, so that I build a good structure that can really not be disturbed by people. No. What if somebody is not thinking of burning it off now? People are having different hearts, yes, but you don't know inside. Maybe even someone is not thinking of burning it off. So are you thinking of also that part? Never. You be thinking of only negative direction, negative all the time. Also far think of positive. If it can be destroyed, what if that person is not thinking of destroying it? What can happen? If somebody destroy, yes, you will be in a loss. That is true. You will be in a loss. But what if somebody fails to destroy, or somebody is not thinking of destroying, and it is not burning? Boom! You are ahead of someone who failed to start. So I am here doing it. If somebody think about it, yeah, that one I leave it in the hand of God. But I know you just start and have a close look at it. Yes, just have a close look at it. So one of the reasons why I built this is to cut off the rumors, and some myth and the false stories that tell by people that it will be destroyed. That's why I built. Another reason is to confirm the behavior, the real heart, to confirm the real heart, the real thinking of the people of this area, the surrounding people here. I want to confirm really exactly how they think. Do they welcome things in the area, or they don't want the things to exist in this area? So I started with the skip structures to see their reaction in it. How will they react to this? Because they are seeing, everyone is seeing, passing around and seeing this, how they are moving. How will they react? If some of them, or if one of them come up and maybe destroy or burn it off, it means they have not welcome. They don't want this type of development to be in the area. That one will give me another idea of doing it somewhere else, of going and doing it somewhere else, because they don't want it in this area. But what if now, if I stay, then I say maybe I will start late, yet they don't want, and I come with the strong structure and a bill. If they don't want, or they don't like, or they hate you, they don't want you in that area, still they will destroy the strong permanent you are bringing right there. Yes. But even if you bring something small or something weak or something like this one you are seeing here, if somebody is not having a heart of destroying, or if people are good, the good people of that area, they will see, they will welcome, they will recognize, even if it is fake, they will not touch it. They will keep. So I want to see that. If they keep it, it means they are welcome. If they destroy, it will give me another plan of doing it somewhere else. Or it will even show others, because I'm here telling you and you're seeing, I will be giving you each and everything. So if you see that they have destroyed, which means these people don't want development in this area, it will even tell you not to come and start something here. But what if it succeeds? Then it is telling you out there that this place is actually safe for anyone to come and start any type of business around here. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed the video, you have enjoyed everything. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it as much as possible, click the notification bell so that you don't miss on any upload that will be coming on your way. There's still a lot that will coming on your way, by the way. Thanks for watching. Bye.